Hey guys, Kingkade here and welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be beating the world record on a dusty trip. Let's get right into this. So the current world record on a dusty trip is 138,000 meters and we are going to be beating it. But there is a few changes that we have to make. So to actually beat this record and have it be qualified, we have to do this completely free to play, meaning that we can't use any revives and we can't use any game passes or any of the Roblox cars or guns. So what I did is I deleted all my game passes that give me buffs. We do still have our cars, but we can't use any of them. So for the speedrun, what we are going to do is we are going to be using the van. I was actually thinking about using this car right here, but I think the van would probably be a little bit better because for this one we are able to find doors for it, which would be pretty nice. But if it gets struck by lightning, we can't really place them on there anyway, so we might as well use this one with the limited skin, which is actually awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop into a game though, and we gotta do this completely solo without using any revives. We're now in the game, so let's go ahead and start building our van. And as you see at the bottom left, we no longer have any of our game passes. That also means that we're gonna lose health extremely fast, so we gotta make sure not to take any damage. Also, one of the main challenges is getting past the ghost town, because the ghost town is actually quite hard to do solo without dying, so we gotta try to pass it. So our plan is we're gonna go ahead and try to find a church and then kill the vampire so we can go ahead and get the vampire's dagger, because the more mutants that you kill with the vampire's dagger, the more damage that it does. And if we kill, I think it's like 12 mutants, the dagger becomes a one-hit kill. So that means we can use the dagger to instantly kill everyone at the ghost town, which is gonna be very OP. Yeah, once again, we can't use anything from those other cars, so we just gotta go ahead and leave them behind. Let's also make sure that we do grab another wheel to go ahead and put on top so we don't accidentally flip our car over. We now went ahead and attached everything to our van. Let's go ahead and attach that one as well, and now let's go ahead and hop in and let's head off. Once again, there's the gas, only 9 liters right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and close this and let's go ahead and start driving. So the ghost town is gonna be the hardest part about this, especially since we don't have our ×3 health game pass. The ghost town is much easier when you have lots of health, but right now we're gonna have barely any health, so that means just a few hits and we're already gonna die. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and look for shops, because we do need some of the parts from the shops, including food as well. But if we can find like an upgraded radiator, that would be pretty nice. We also need to look out for a church building, because if we don't find a church building, that's gonna make this run a lot harder, because then that means we can't use the vampire dagger on the 20,000 meter checkpoint. Also, by the way, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. We're super close to 100,000 subscribers, so if you could click subscribe, that'll be much appreciated. Also, in this run, we are able to use bottle caps, I believe, because anyone can easily go and get bottle caps. So let's go and check in here, and there is a pistol. We are actually gonna need this pistol for if we find a church building, so we'll go ahead and take that. We will also go ahead and take some food, and I think I'm gonna take the V8 engine. Let's go and make sure it has oil. Yep, I will go and take this just in case if we find any diesel, then we can just go ahead and instantly switch to that before the 15,000 meter checkpoint, so that would be awesome. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and attach this to the top for now, and the sandstorm doesn't do too much damage, so we don't even need to worry about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop back in our car, and now let's go ahead and head off. And we just went ahead and looted this building. I did almost die, but we went ahead and looted up, and I did go ahead and grab 2 of these police lights, because what we can do is we can actually attach them to the front of the car like this, and they kind of work like headlights, so we don't even have to turn on our headlights, because I believe if we turn on our headlights, they do eventually burn out. So having these right here kind of work as like 2 permanent headlights, so that's pretty nice. But I mean, we can always just go and click this and have much better headlights. But anyway, these should help a little bit, I guess. We are actually gonna go ahead and stop at this building, because if we could find an upgraded radiator, that would be pretty nice. Anyway, hopefully there's not too many people. And alright, there's a dude right there. I forgot that we can actually look through the windows, and there's actually 2 upgraded radiators. That is insane. And alright, we can't shoot him through the window. Let's go ahead and get him close though. And alright, just have him get stuck there, shoot him dead. And now there is this other dude. I'm not sure if he's gonna chase us. I will go ahead and shoot him just in case. And then that other dude is just in the top. So we already found an upgraded radiator, which is awesome. And we did also find an ammo box, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab this, because we will actually need this later on if we aren't able to find a church building and find a dagger. Because our backup plan for if we can't find a church building and get the vampire dagger is we're gonna go ahead and grab an RPG, and then we're just gonna shoot at them from far away with the ammo box right there, and that will allow us to reload our RPG. I will go ahead and take this second radiator also, just in case we somehow lose this one. And also this one should have 15 liters of water as well. Anyway, now let's go ahead and set off. We don't really need to stop for a while, because we still have tons of gas, and now we have even more water, so we can just drive all the way to 15,000 meters. We now made to 10,000 meters, so hopefully we can get through here pretty fast without taking too much damage. But anyway, let's speed through here, because if we get shot too much or crash, we're pretty much done for. Alright, so there we go. We got through the first section. Let's make sure that we can easily get through the second one. And alright, Alright, I think we actually passed all of them. And actually, I think there might be a few more. And never mind. Alright, that was actually pretty easy. We barely took any damage. And now we're just going to drive all the way to 15,000 meters. We now made it to the 15,000 meter checkpoint. So let's go and stop here. And alright, hopefully we don't get too close to that dude, or else he will like obliterate us. Anyway, let's pull up. So we are going to switch over to the VA engine. This engine has actually been pretty good. Like, we've been going pretty fast nearly the entire time. I'm assuming that's just because there weren't too many hills, but we are going to switch over to the VA engine anyway, because this will allow us to go so much faster. We now went ahead and fully fueled up on diesel, and I'm not going to take any of the other stuff because we're still pretty good and we can get from the ghost town. But we need to hurry though, because we are very low on hunger. So our health is going to start going down pretty quickly. So we got to make it to the shop super fast. And our health is actually going down pretty fast. Like, we will probably be dead in like 20 seconds. Anyway, let's go and hurry. Hopefully there's food here. And alright, there's only one piece of food. Let's go and grab it and quickly flip the lever. And now let's go and eat it. There we go. So we do still need a lot more food though. And luckily there is another tomato, but we are still going to have to stop at more places. Let's make sure we do take the pistol just in case if we do need to stop at more places. And then eat this food. And alright, that was pretty close. If we went ahead and stacked up on all the other stuff, then we would have definitely died. But anyway, now we just gotta go ahead and keep driving, and we are gonna stop at the next building we find, because we do still need quite a bit of food. We now just passed 20,000 meters, and at the radio tower over there, I did find another ammo box, so that's pretty good. And now we need an RPG. So let's go ahead and grab this one, and let's go ahead and buy it. So once we run out of ammo for this, we should be able to use the ammo boxes to fill it up. And alright, making sure that there's nothing else there that we need. And we could buy the AK, but I don't really think we need it. So we'll just go ahead and continue driving. And if we don't find any churches to go ahead and get the vampire dagger, then we'll just go and use the RPG instead. We now made it to the ghost town, so let's go ahead and park our car right here. And we gotta be very careful, because if we die here, the whole run is over. And also, I believe it's gonna be storming once we get closer, so we also gotta make sure that we don't get struck by lightning. So what we want to do is we want to get close enough that our RPG will reach them, but far enough away that they don't start chasing us. Well, anyway, let's get kind of close. I believe they start chasing us from quite far, so let's try shooting them from here. I'm really hoping that this hits, and let's see. And I think that did hit. They might have died, and they might just be standing there. Anyway, let's get a little closer. Let's shoot another one. So here we go. Hopefully this kills them. And I think that did kill them. Their arms aren't moving, so they should despawn soon, I think. And we actually almost got struck by lightning. Anyway, let's shoot another one. So that one was actually right next to me. So if they despawn, then we should be fine. Anyway, let's get back near our car. Yeah, dang, we almost got struck like 3 times already. So once we get close, then I believe our RPG should like automatically reload, I believe. So let's go ahead and get up here near the ammo boxes. Well, we're actually about to die from hunger. So what we'll do is we don't have enough time to defeat them right now. So we'll actually go ahead and turn around. We'll find a place, eat some food, and then we'll go ahead and come back here once we have a full bar of hunger. We now found a double garage. So let's go ahead and stop here. And we might need to grab our pistol. It depends on how much are in here. And alright, I think what we can do is we can just quickly run in and then run out. Or just grab the chocolate bar that's sitting right there. So grab this, eat it. And alright, we will go ahead and kill them just to make it easier for us. So here we go. Let's grab the pistol and then just go ahead and shoot them. And there we go. Let's go ahead and attach the pistol. And now we can just go ahead and eat all this food and then go ahead and head back there. And I will go ahead and attach some food to my car just in case we need it later on. And now let's go ahead and head back over to the ghost town. And now let's go ahead and finish them off. We now made it back to 25,000 meters, and it actually looks like they all despawn. So I guess that's kind of good. I'm assuming that's a glitch, but that is not my fault that they did go ahead and despawn. Yeah, I guess if you make it to 25,000 meters, drive backwards and then drive back over here, they all just despawn. So I guess that's kind of cool. Anyway, we did find another 8-slot backpack, which is kind of cool. We already own it, but here is another one right here. So if someone else was on this journey, they could go ahead and take it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go and see if there's anything good. And we did actually find a rare item, the blue paintball gun. Let's go. This is like 1 in 50,000, I think. We can go ahead and open chat. So in chat, it is a 1 in 48,000. Alright, I'll take it. So we'll go ahead and store this in our backpack for later. So this does no damage. It just makes things blue. So we'll just toss it in there. And actually, if we want, we can go ahead and make our doors blue. So let's actually go ahead and grab it. Let's shoot our doors. And it works most of the time. I'm not really too sure why it's not working now. Anyway, let's just toss it in our backpack. We'll go ahead and keep that for later. So that's pretty nice. We now went ahead and finished looting up. So we got some ammo boxes. We got some AKs right there. And then on this side, we have another AK, a pistol. We have the VA engine, the upgraded radiator. We have nearly a full tank of diesel. We emptied out all of those. And then on top, we have tons of water. We have quite a bit of oil as well. Another ammo box. And then we also have another engine. So we have this engine right here just for whenever we go ahead and run out of diesel, because diesel is actually quite hard to find out there. You are able to find it, but it's a lot more rare than gas. So once we completely run out of this diesel, then we're gonna go ahead and switch over to this engine right here, and then we have all these containers of gas right here for whenever we need to switch over, because we don't have any more diesel here, so we just have that engine for backup. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep driving. I did see a double garage up there, so yeah, so there is a double garage right up there, so we're gonna stop there, grab some food, and then we're also gonna attach some food to our car as well, because I went ahead and ate the food that was already attached. So we do need to go ahead and restock, because hunger would definitely cause us to lose. So now we shouldn't have to stop for quite a while, because we're full and hungry and we have some food on the side of our car. So let's just go ahead and drive all the way to 50,000 meters, and hopefully we can get there pretty easily. We now made it to 50,000 meters, and we just escaped one of these stores, because I was in the store and I grabbed a piece of food, but for some reason it thought I like stole it, and all the turrets started shooting at me, but we were luckily able to escape, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and check the damage. I hope that doesn't mean that other stores start shooting at me. So it looks like we did lose our other engine, which is fine. I did toss off some of the other gas containers, so it didn't destroy all those. And let's see, we do still have our guns. Overall, it didn't really destroy too much. It mostly just like removed the skin, which kind of stinks because that skin actually looked awesome. But I guess we gotta be more careful whenever we stop at stores, because I grabbed a tomato. I didn't even eat it. It just randomly disappeared, and then the turret started shooting at me, so we gotta be careful. And it actually looks like my skin is back, so that's pretty nice, I guess. We now just passed 100,000 meters, which is actually crazy because that's actually my previous record whenever I did pay to win, which is insane. So we already made it farther as free to play than I did as a pay to win. So this is insane. So all we have to do is travel 38,000 meters, and then we'll be tied with the world record. But we are trying to beat the world record, so we have to get to 140,000 meters to actually beat it. And so far we're doing pretty good. We haven't died at all, which is insane. And I think we're still pretty good on fuel. I'm surprised we didn't run out of diesel already, but our diesel is actually going down extremely slow. So we'll go ahead and check it out once it does turn daytime. We now made it to the previous world record, which is crazy, 138,000 meters. And once we hit 139,000 meters, we should go ahead and beat it. So our meters are starting to go up very slowly though, because we do have to kind of slow down, because look at how like glitched the map is. Because after you pass like the 50,000 meter mark, the map like really starts to glitch out, and it makes it very hard to see if there's rocks in front of you. So we do have to slow down, because if we hit like a cactus or something by accident while we're going super fast, our car will actually glitch out, and there's a chance that it could detach one of the wheels and not allow us to place it back. That's actually how I lost my 100,000 meter run, and we actually made it to 139,000 meters. That's awesome. So we now beat the previous world record, and now we're just going to continue on to see how far we can go. We're now at 150,420 meters, and we are going to go ahead and end it right here, because the game is starting to get very choppy, and also our distance is starting to like go up slower and slower, because we have to go slow to make sure that we don't hit any rocks. And also, as you can see, we are out of water. We do still have a little bit of water left in here, but this is only going to get us maybe 10,000 more meters at most, and we only have one canister of oil. We are still very good on diesel though. Like, we do still have tons of diesel in here, still 20 liters, which is crazy, because we had like 59 liters at the 25,000 meter mark. So the fact that it only went down like 35 is actually insane. But also, by ending it here, it gives you all a chance to actually go ahead and beat it, because if I got to like 500,000 meters, that would be just crazy hard to beat. But anyway, we did go ahead and beat the world record, which is insane. We beat the world record by like 12,000 meters, and we did it completely free to play, so it should go ahead and count, because we didn't use any Robux items at all. I even deleted my game passes so we could go ahead and do this run. But anyway, that is gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video.